Yo, ChatGPT and AI is getting too good, man. So one of my favorite animes is Kill la Kill. So I asked the AI, imagine Studio Trigger was starting out in 2025 and had to make a character similar to Ryuko but different. What would she look like? If Studio Trigger were just starting out in 2025 and wanted to create a Ryuko Matoa inspired character, someone who channels that bold, rebellious energy but still feels new and reflective of the times, she would likely evolve in these ways. Name Kyra Tenshi or something sleek and symbolic like Nova. So they did the visual design. The AI did all the visual design. The personality, which is just crazy because it made a whole personality. And then powers slash gimmicks, it made a whole unique power that's similar to Ryuko but completely different. And then it even came up with the animation style, and then it asked me, would you like me to sketch or generate a visual of her based on this? And I said, yeah, make an image of what she would look like. And then it gave me this image. It's like, what the fuck? That's decent. Like, it's not amazing, but that's completely drawn by the AI, which is just insane, man. So then I asked it, what's what that's cool. Can you give me a basic storyline like beginning, middle, end? And then look, it gave me a title here. So title Glitch slash Revolt, which isn't amazing, but it's not terrible. So I had to search it up to see. And yeah, there's no fan fiction or anything for Glitch slash Revolt. So the AI made this up completely itself. And it gave me a beginning of the storyline, it gave me a middle, and then the end. Now, I'm not too into those cyberpunk dystopian future type stories too much, so I didn't really like this story that much, but it is a good story if you're into those type of stories. So then I asked it, this story is too close to cyberpunk. Can you create one in a magic fantasy world instead? And then it Aether slash Blaze, like what? So then it does all this, and it makes a whole new story, and then it asks me at the end here, would you like a visual of her in this fantasy redesign too? So it knew that it should redesign from this image because this is like a cyberpunk girl image, right? So it knew it should do a redesign, and I'm just waiting on the redesign. And these images can take a few minutes to generate, but I just find this crazy how the AI did all the creative work. I didn't do any creative work. I just asked it questions, and then it asked me what it wants me to do next. Like, would you like me to sketch or generate a visual? I said yes. I pretty much did no creative work whatsoever. I gave it a couple words as inputs, but it did all the creative work for me, which is just crazy because AI is still pretty much in its infancy. For it to be able to do all this, it's just, I can see why people think it's going to take jobs in the future. This is just absolutely insane. Look at this. Look at this. The AI drew this. This looks pretty damn good, man. And like even up here it says she has glitch powers. Um it said something up here about how her eyes change based on her mood and stuff, which is just crazy because look, it even gave it the glitch eyes. I don't know. Everything about this is just crazy to me because we're still only in 2025, and who knows where the AI is going to be in 10, 20 years. Is AI just going to be writing all the stories in the future? Because I'm being completely honest. I think this AI wrote a better basis for a story than 99% of humans in Hollywood these days. So that's just insane to me how good it's getting. And I wonder what this fantasy world redesign will look like. But either way, I'm mind blown by this because yeah, it did all the creative work for me. That is just insane.